It's Randy Wimbley. He's live with more on what we need to know about the Kia Boys.
Hey guys, and I'm told that these guys are going after the LX trim of these vehicles. That's the model that seems to be particularly vulnerable to this sort of thing. And here's what they're using: a USB cable. More on that in a moment. This is an issue that law enforcement is aware of, that the automaker is aware of, and sadly something that more and more Kia owners are coming to terms with.
I was parked right here, pulled up right here, and my aunt knocked on the door and said, "Tony, where your car at?" And I'm like, "Outside." She's like, "Your car is not out here."
And make no mistake about it, Latonia G is only laughing to keep from crying. Her 2022 Kia Sportage was stolen right from this driveway on Detroit's east side around 4 a.m. Tuesday.
I just couldn't believe it. I felt defeated because we work hard for our stuff, and for somebody just to feel like they could just come and take it is crazy to me.
She's just one of a growing number of Kia owners whose cars have been stolen, thanks in part to the work of the so-called Kia Boys.
How do you actually steal a Kia? Is it an easy process?
Hell yeah.
Could you show us how it looks to steal a car?
I can show you inside your car.
A couple of young men who basically provided a how-to guide when it comes to stealing Kias.
You stick your flathead right here, and then you want to pull it down, and then just break it down, and then it comes like a little silver piece. Just put the flathead in and break it. Then you start it with a charger piece, like this.
And with the USB cable, someone can start up and drive off with your car. The low-tech hack reportedly works on Hyundai models as well. The key is that the targeted makes and models only use keys. This method does not work on push-start vehicles or those equipped with an immobilizer, a device that keeps the engine from starting unless the right key is recognized. While the Kia Boys are set to be based in Milwaukee, the fruit of their low-life labor is being harvested right here in Southeast Michigan.
I mean, they were so good, they left without a trace.
And West Michigan. This man who wanted to conceal his identity says his Kia was stolen from his home in Grand Rapids back in July. Police caught up with the thieves, but they tried to run and ended up crashing the car.
I went to the dealership and I went to them. I said, "What are you going to do about the situation?" And the dealer was like, "There's nothing really that we can do."
We reached out to the automaker for comment. Kia America is aware of the rise in vehicle thefts of a subset of trim levels. All 2022 models and trims have an immobilizer applied either at the beginning of the year or as a running change. All Kia vehicles for sale in the U.S. meet or exceed federal motor vehicle safety standards. All of that means little to Latonia, who had a 2022 Kia. And although she has a rental car, her insurance company will stop paying for it in 28 days. And it may take 35 days before they settle her claim.
It's hard. You know, I got a rental, and I appreciate that, but it's just like, I need my car.
And guys, DPD is advising Kia owners to park in well-lit areas if they cannot park in the garage. They're also advising them to use a secondary alarm system. And guys, I'll tell you what, I had a chance to talk with a few workers at a Kia dealership, and they told me they have about a dozen recovered vehicles in their shop right now that have to be repaired after they were stolen. Group, Taryn?
So right now, really, anybody who owns a Kia, they're not in good shape. I mean, getting an extra alarm on their vehicle or parking in a well-lit area, it's not very reassuring.
Well, and you heard what Kia had to say about this matter, that all of their vehicles are meet or exceed the federal standards for motor vehicles.
Could you show us how it looks to steal a car?
I can show you inside your car.
What? Here guys, this is what I'm gonna do real quick. All right, now we're good to go. Hello everybody, my name is Tommy G, and today I'm going boots on the ground, cover a notorious group of kids, the Kia Boys. These kids are legendary for the amount of cars they're stealing in Milwaukee. Just last year alone, they've stolen 10,000 cars, in particular Kias and Hyundais. Let's roll the tape so I can show you.
Oh man. Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. And was in the gospel, bro, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. Man. These little gremlins, man. These Jakes, man, call themselves the Kia Boy. Basically, it's a group of misfits, a group of monsters, a little band of niggas, as you see on the front screen here. These kids are completely out their goddamn mind, man. What they happen is they got this group called the Kia Boys. What they do, they go pull up a bunch of Kias and they'll steal them and joyride them and crash them. You know, one video we was watching over the weekend, I think he was like 16-year-old, man. He was getting chased by the police in a stolen vehicle. And this nigga was driving on the other side of the road, the wrong side of the street, and had a head-on collision with another vehicle and died instantly, man. Okay, and I believe everybody else that was in the other vehicle was severely injured with life-threatening injuries. And this is why the Most High has to destroy the 2/3, man. Okay, because little niggas like this, I see why Esau blow him away. You know, I see why Esau blow you Jakes away, man. Cause you niggas, you don't serve a fucking purpose, man. You're meant to be taken and destroyed. Because let's just say if you stealing somebody's car, man, they come outside with a 12 gauge and blow your goddamn head off. First thing, your degenerate mother and your loser ass father is gonna be on the news talking about how Tay-Tay was a good honor student. Yet the niggas out there stealing Kias, man. Okay, people got jobs, they got work to go to, they have children. You know, people gotta do things in their lives. And yet Jake is sitting up here holding people back, man. Okay, and it shows you the time we're living in, that this place is getting ready to fall, man, because these guys are between the ages of 11, 12, and 17, which the average Kia Boy is between 11 and 12, from what we've been told. Okay, now this documentary right here, I don't know if this is the one when they showed the car crash, but basically, man, one dude stole up a car and all of a sudden, bam, head-on collision, man. Instantly in the spirit world. And when you saw his face, he was a fucking gremlin. You see, he was a straight gremlin, man. He had the little cheesy ass smirk, just a straight degenerate. Okay, and the scriptures goes into that, and I see why the Most High said that he's gonna slay utterly old and young, spare none. Okay, so look at this. Look at this shit, man.
Now they just doing to destroy our city.
Jake is wicked, man.
Right.
If you were mayor of the city, what would you do about the Kia Boys?
Try to make a difference. You got to start making examples.
The mayor, you know, he got his own car shot up, so he doesn't really know what to do. Yeah, I don't know, maybe we need more police.
Let's send some jump out boys and make, you know, undercover, get their asses in and clean up the city.
What if you were mayor of the city? What would you do?
Lock their ass all up.
And that's just part of it, what they do, man. That's just part of what they do. Like I said, one guy had a head-on collision, man. You know, ended his life because he stole a damn car, and all of a sudden he was on a high pursuit chase. Cops was chasing him. And then he ran head first into a damn vehicle, man. Hold up. Car accident. Kia Boys car accident. I think this is the one. Yup. When dude had a head-on collision. This is another Jake that died. And he's a little 12, 13-year-old man. Like, where the hell are the parents at, man?
For other big story tonight,
This may be
released
it.
dash cam video shows the crash that killed a 16-year-old and injured 5 other teens.
Yeah.
This all started with
Now, watching this video is real disturbing because they called off the pursuit. When they found him on the other side of the road, they called off the pursuit. They said, end the pursuit, end the pursuit. Because they already knew the nigga was going to crash. They're like, man, let him go ahead and take himself out. Okay? And this is what we're talking about with you Jakes, man. You Jakes just... you are going to... Man, the Most High is going to open up on you niggas, man. I can't wait. All right? Because you got little gremlins like this around my house. They go down in the basement. They smoke weed, smoke cigarettes. The shit comes through my vent. You know, and I smell it coming home from work. Sometimes I be in the living room trying to chill. All of a sudden, I'm smelling cigarette smoke, man. Because the fucking basement is right beneath my house, unfortunately. You know, and all the fucking buildings in the world, them niggas want to smoke underneath my house. You know, it's just like, and they come in the same spirit of these gremlins right here, man. Like Apostle Har, he called them gremlins, man. Okay? And it's come from not having a father in the house and having a degenerate mother. This come from broken parenting, man, in society. And also, Esau Edom is to blame for this, too, because as we always say, the American Negro or the American nigger is the product of the so-called white man. Hands down. Because you perpetuate this wickedness in your movies. You the one that's pushing the videos. You the one that signed the record labels, okay? You pushing the rap music out there. Yeah, Jake may be an entertainment of it. Or Jake may do the entertaining, but you finances and you push the shit out there, man. Like this guy by the name of Leora Cohen. Basically, he's a Amalekite gatekeeper of the record labels, man. Okay, he's a producer, not a producer, but he's like a record label manager or something to that degree. Okay, and if you look up the feud between him and Dame Dash, basically, man, Dame Dash, like, man, this guy ain't right. His name is Leora Cohen. He's an Amalekite, man, and he's responsible for having a lot of Jakes sacrificed and put to death. But you see what I'm saying? That music can't get out there unless they go through these executives, man. Okay, and it breeds this type of wickedness in the earth. Okay, so I'm gonna get some precepts real quick, brother. I'm gonna play this video, then we're gonna get the precepts, and we're gonna end it because, I mean, it's straightforward. Jake, we know how our people get down, so.
Pursuit on Milwaukee's northwest side. Start to finish, it lasted about 6 minutes. Cassidy Williams live with more on what this video reveals.
Well, in June, when the crash happened, Milwaukee police said that the pursuit ended before the crash. Dashcam reveals the difference between the two was only a few seconds. This is the moment a police pursuit started on June 15. Officers first tried to pull over the silver Kia near Mariner Street and North 99th Street. Milwaukee police say the Kia was reported stolen the day before, and the pursuit began because of the car's reckless driving.
Is now in oncoming traffic.
Crossing into oncoming traffic about a minute and a half
called
later.
off the pursuit because he's on the other side of the road.
Reaching speeds over 90, taking illegal U-turns multiple times. The Kia again enters oncoming traffic on 76th Street.
It is now in oncoming traffic.
About 25 seconds later, the officers are told to cancel the pursuit.
281, cancel the pursuit.
The crash happening mere seconds later, just over 6 minutes after the chase started.
He died instantly.
Crash, we need medical.
The 16-year-old driver of the Kia died that night at Children's Hospital. He had two 12-year-old passengers who were seriously injured. There were 3 teens in the white Infiniti that was hit, all seriously injured, on their way home from watching the Bucks game. One of the 12-year-olds that was inside of the Kia was charged with 1 count of operating without owner's consent as a passenger. Now, data from the Kia estimates it was traveling over 100.
Now the little niggas in the spirit world over something stupid, okay? Now, this is the book of Jeremiah 5, and I'm going to start at verses 25. It says here, your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you. Right, because Jake is in straight up deplorability. They're totally deplorable right now, man. It's like you ask yourself, like, how do these Jakes even function? How do you even function around these type of people? 12, 13-year-old boy, 14, 15, where are your parents at? Weren't you in school? What are you doing? You know, outside of playing Call of Duty and GTA all day. And be a lot of these guys that be on GTA Online, man. Like when you play GTA Online, it be a lot of these cats, man. They get influenced by that shit. This is why, hey, GTA is not for kids. That's an adult game. But yeah, you got kids 12, 13, 14 playing that game, man. And I'll admit, when we was that age, we was playing that game. But see, the spirit of the Lord was on us, man, to not fall victim of that. But I remember my cousin's nephew, man. He got a little nephew. This little nigga was 2-3 years old playing GTA, bro. Was a beast at it. He called it card game. Little nigga stealing cars and shit. He knew the cheat codes, man. All that. 3 years old playing GTA. Okay? And that game put demons on these people because, hey, they look at that and then they try to emulate it because this is some straight GTA shit. You know? And when you playing online, you come across these particular guys, man. You hear in the headsets, it be a lot of kids and shit. And it says here, from among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait, and as he set his snares, they set and they trap men. Right, it says wicked men. These are wicked men, man. Okay? So this is the book of Ezekiel 9:4. It says here, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Right. And this is an abomination, man. Okay? And we're sighing and crying because we're asking the Lord, how long? How long until Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai decides to end this freaking place, man? Okay? Because we're tired of enduring this shit. And it says, and he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite, and let not your eyes spare, neither ye have pity. Right? He says smite and don't spare, Because a lot of these gremlins, these guys, man, hey, the Most High is gonna do a number on these little niggas, man. Okay? He's gonna do he gonna put holy hell on these jakes. And in the time we coming in, he gonna raise up the so-called white man to put hell on them, man. And it says here, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children, okay? And these considered kids, man. 12, 11 years old according to this society standards. And women, but come not near any man whom have the mark, and begin at my sanctuary, which is the Israelites, the house of Israel, okay? The house of the God of or the house of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the Israelites, man. It says, then they began at the ancient man which were before the house, man. Okay, and he said it to them, defile the house and fill the courts with the slain. Hold on, man. Damn.
We want you and Kaden to go across over there where we were and get that flex and bring it over here.
Get the flex over here?
Yeah, and just drag it over.
Okay. All right.
I'll go tell him.
Okay. And it says here, defiled to fill the courts with the slain, and go ye forth, and they went forth and slew in the city. And that's coming back in a big way, man. The Most High is getting ready to put holy hell on you jakes, man. Because look, check this out. This is the book of Isaiah, and I gotta go, man. We gotta fucking get to work. This is the book of Isaiah 19, and I'm gonna start at verses 17. It says, in the land of Judah should be a terror unto Egypt. Jake is a terror unto Egypt. You know, you got out there in California, you got Jakes snatching, grabbing, man. They fucking robbing people, stealing Rolexes, meeting them at the house, beating them up, pulling them out of cars. Okay, and it's just gonna get worse. It says, in the land of Judah should be a terror unto Egypt, and everyone that make a mention thereof should be afraid in himself, because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which he determined against it. So this is a spirit that the Most High is pulling out upon this place, and it, like I said, it's gonna wax worse, man, because Jake, they're gone, man. Okay, Jake is straight up gone. All right. Second Esdras. Yeah, this is the book of Second Esdras. Nope, 6. Second Esdras 6. And I'm gonna start at verses Second Esdras 5 and 8. It's 5 and 8. Yep, this is the book of Second Esdras 5 and 8. It says, there should be confusion also in many places, and the fire shall all be sent out again, and the wild beasts should change their places, and minstrels women should bring forth monsters. Okay, that's these little gremlin ass jakes right here, man. Okay, little gremlin, family of teen killed in Columbus, stolen vehicle crash. Say he got involved with the Kia boys. Look at this.
Yeah, my boy. Wow.
It's a damn shame, man.
You better hurry up while it's coming with that shit. Yeah, my boy.
Now let's just say if somebody came and blew his ass away, man. But anyway, I'm gonna just end it there, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And with that, shalom and a ball.
Go fed, looking like me and shit. He can't pop window. He don't know to pop that fucking window. He don't know to pop that fucking window. Oh my god. Yeah.